Night of the Dead have just released their 2023 roadmap, and it looks pretty damn sweet. If you don't know, Night of the Dead is a zombie survival game. It is actually really cool. It is loads of fun. If you've seen my content on No One Survived, it is very similar to that, but it is much further along in the development cycle. It is still in early access, but the 2023 roadmap looks absolutely amazing, with loads of new features being added in Q2, Q3, and their planned future updates. So for Q2, there's loads of stuff in regards to optimization, stabilization, and polishing. They're going to be focusing a lot on vehicle polishing because currently the vehicle system in game, it's a little bit Yankee. It's always been a bit rough. So I'm glad that they're now taking the time to work on that and improve it overall. And the optimization so far, I mean, with the beta update, the reason that I have not been playing it for so long is because the beta branch was all over the place. Things were going completely wrong all the time. But it seems like they've fixed a lot of those issues. So we're going to jump in over the next week or so. We'll try out some maybe Let's Plays again and start our series from scratch and see what we can come up with. The map has seen major improvements over the last few months, as well as the weapon systems, the firearms, and the zombies themselves. Now for Q3, this is where it gets a little bit interesting, because the Q3 update is going to feature a new story. So currently, the story that we have in game is you have to find certain things and then make your way to the airfield and actually escape the island. But now there's going to be a whole new part to that, so very excited for that. They're also planning on bringing a unique zombie, new unique equipments, display stand, and a particle teleporter, which 100% is needed for the size of the map now. Beforehand, it could take you around about 40-45 minutes to make it from one side of the map to the other. You could run it relatively comfortably, but now the map is that big, it's going to take you 40 to 45 minutes to drive from one side to the other. The map is absolutely phenomenal. So that's one of the things I'm very excited about getting stuck back in for, is checking out the new map and everything around it. But when it comes to unique zombies, we've already got a hell of a load of unique ones, so seeing some new ones added is going to be good. Now, the display stand is something that I'm very excited for, because currently there are so many different armor types and different types of gear, so having something to actually display all of that, especially if you're playing with other people, is going to be so much fun. It's going to just look cool going into someone's base and seeing basically an armory, vault would be a really cool feature. And that's been one of the requested features for quite a long time now. So seeing that come into action, going to be brilliant. And we also have a planned section. So this is things that could definitely be coming in 2023. But they don't actually have a date or time for these items yet. So we've got a new story part 2. A unique zombie, new costumes, high performance building, repair drones, and airdrops. Now, airdrops is something that they've been planning to do for a while, but it keeps getting pushed to the background. For some reason, I don't know why, I think an airdrop system in this game would work really well, especially if you've got something guarding it. So the airdrop calls in, brings to the attention loads of zombies, or potentially NPCs. Like, there is a game called Jaws of Extinction, where their airdrop system is surrounded by NPCs which will shoot the crap out of you, and they are pretty damn brutal. So when you do actually get an airdrop, you get a massive sense of satisfaction, and there's loads of good stuff in them. So I think that would be a really nice feature. Now, repair drones, that is going to be brilliant, especially when it comes to defending your bases in those later levels. Because currently, it is relatively tough, especially when you get to sort of day 20, day 30. That's when things start to get rough. It starts to get very hard, very fast, and the night times can be they can take a hell of a long time, just mainly because of how long it takes for the hordes to go through, and you running from one point to another, repairing everything. It's tough. It's definitely a tough gig. So having a repair drone there to help you do all of those things, I think would be really cool. Costumes is something that I personally am not too interested in. I think we've currently got loads of outfits, loads of stuff like that, so, it is what it is. But having them added, especially if you're an endgame player, you've already got everything, is just going to give you something extra to strive for. Now, high performance building. I'm really not too sure what that could be. High performance building could just be a very in-depth building system, or a much stronger building system that we've already got. We've already got the wood, the stone, and then finally the metal builds. So we could see an extra point to that, maybe steel builds or something, or maybe just a higher tier in general. We'll see. But I think what we're going to do is some point next week, possibly Thursdays we'll do it. We'll go through another playthrough. We'll start from the beginning and work our way through this new map and all of the new features that it's got with it. I did stop, like I say, I stopped playing for a little while because the new map and everything came to a beta branch, and the beta branch, I was having so much trouble with it, I just didn't, it pushed me away, I didn't really want to play. But seeing all of these new things, I'm very excited. I want to get stuck back in and see the new features that they've got already implemented, because there's been quite a few updates since I've been away, and wait and see the new features that are actually coming. So, very excited for this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and if you are a fan of Night of the Dead, subscribe to the channel and stick around for much more Night of the Dead content. Like I say, we'll make it a weekly fixture on Thursdays, I believe. But if there's any change to that, we'll post it in the community tab. For now, though, that is it from me. I've been Wired. You guys have been awesome. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and if you want to support us a little bit further, consider checking out the members tab. I want to give a big shout out to our bigger legend members. That is Matasbo, SXJ, and Slink514. A massive thank you for the support and for all the support from other members too. Greatly appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.